Hello, welcome to the Daily Look-In. I haven't decided about being on screen yet, so that's why I'm doing just audio in case anybody was wondering. But I want to thank you for checking in and for listening to this video. I want to talk about, are you nurturing your pain? Are you feeding off of it and feeding it and allowing it to grow in your life? Have you become used to it? Almost, I would even say, addicted to the pain. Addicted, where you feel like you can't stop the pain, where it's natural for you to feel that hurt, for you to thrive off of it. And it's difficult for you to possibly look at things from a different perspective because you're so used to looking at it from the perspective of being in pain and being hurt and being or feeling without. Have you allowed yourself the patience that you need with yourself to grow out of the pain? To realize that the pain that we feel is not really what it looks like. Now, what does that mean? It's not that what you're feeling isn't hurtful, or it doesn't make you feel a loss. It means that really it's an opportunity for you to look at things from a different perspective. It's an opportunity for you to gain a lesson that you need, and it's not about the pain. But a lot of times we get used to the pain. We get used to kicking ourselves, especially when we're down, right? When something bad is going on, it's so easy to say, I knew it, I should have did this, I should have did that, I shouldn't have trusted, I shouldn't have loved, I shouldn't have committed, I shouldn't have. Instead of recognizing that every single decision that you make in your life is the right one. Now, how could it be right if it leads you on a path that you didn't think you wanted to be on? Now, when I say didn't think you wanted to be on, this is what I mean. Did you want to go through the heartache, the pain, the loss, the whatever happened? No. But did you need to go through it so that you can grow? Yes. Was it a choice that you made to go through and have that experience? Yes. But you thought the experience was going to be something different. Did you really think that, or did you convince yourself of that? People mirror us. They mirror us. That means that their actions on some way are to teach us a lesson. Their actions on some way resonate with us. So it's a gain for us because it's an opportunity. But we don't look at it like that. So we feed the pain. We feel bad. We make ourselves feel worse. We kick ourselves. We tell our friends. They tell us, "Oh, well, you shouldn't have did that, but it's okay. You're gonna do better next time," insinuating that we did bad this time. And they're trying to be helpful, but we are all accustomed to nurturing our pain. That's how we were raised. Most people are not raised to say, you know what, you made that mistake. That was fantastic. I'm so glad that you did that. That was amazing that you made that wrong choice and went down that wrong path and got your heart broke or lost your job or lost your money or lost your house, lost your relationship or your husband or whatever your pain was. No one says that was amazing that you did that. I'm so proud of you. But I'm here to tell you that that was amazing and I'm so proud of you. Because I'm sure on some level you had an inkling in the beginning, maybe this isn't the right thing for me to do. We always get that inkling in the beginning, that little twinkle of a feeling, right in the beginning, the one that we dismiss. That's the one I'm talking about. So even through your mistakes, what you would deem as a mistake, and I say deem as a mistake because I really know that every decision that you make is a right one for you because you learn a lesson. So really it's not a mistake, it's an opportunity for you. It's a chance to learn something that you need to learn. It's a chance for you to grow. There's never anything wrong with growing. But growing is not easy. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's difficult, it may be hard, it may be scary, but it's useful, it's needed. But we get stuck in kicking ourselves when we're down, allowing other people to kick us when we're down. I want you to stand up for yourself and say, this didn't happen the way that I hoped it to happen or thought it would happen, but I'm glad that it happened because I learned something from it. I'm not going to beat myself up because it happened. I'm not going to sulk and dwell and wallow in the pain and in the loss because it was what I needed. But we're so used to it, and we're brought up to wallow in the loss, to kick ourselves. And so therefore we're nurturing our pain. We're feeding off of it. If things are going right, what do you say? I hope it doesn't go wrong. I hope it keeps working out. It's got to be too good to be true. It can't last. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm sure that this is not going to work out. But I'm just going to enjoy it while I have it. You're nurturing your pain. You're not appreciating your opportunity. You're not appreciating your now. You're nurturing your pain. And you're also creating your future through that pain. So whatever you're afraid of, usually it happens. If you're afraid of X, Y, and Z happening, X, Y, and Z is going to happen. Fear. False evidence appearing real. False evidence appearing real. Whatever you're afraid of, you're going to create. That's why in the end you're like, I knew that was going to happen. And it usually happens pretty close to what you thought because you created it. Ultimately, you sat back and was so afraid that you created it. How do you get through nurturing your pain? How do you get past that? You have to take a stand for yourself. See, we're brought up in an environment that we are raised to nurture our pain, right? So when you start recognizing, I don't want to do this anymore. When you start recognizing what you're doing, that's when your eyes are opening and the light is coming on for you to make a move, do something different. And that's not easy to do because when you are used to beating yourself up for your whole life, when you're used to dealing with something that you know is not what you want, when you're used to feeling like that's just what I got to do, when you're used to saying, you know what, I'm not good enough, or I'm not special enough, or I'm not whatever, pretty enough or nice enough or a good enough person to have whatever, because we all have a sense of unworthiness. We all do. We react off of it differently, but we all have a sense of unworthiness. But you got to take small steps. You got to step away from nurturing your pain and start nurturing yourself. If you put that energy, all that energy that you put into kicking yourself, beating yourself up, into loving yourself and appreciating yourself for the choices that you make, no matter what that choice was, no matter what happened, no matter what the result was, and say, it's okay because I learned something. It's okay that I'm walking down this road because it's your path. It's nobody else's path. It's your path. There's other people on it. So the decisions that you make on your path is your decision. It's your life. So it's okay, even if it hurts, even if the result isn't what you think it should be. It's okay. You're doing great. It doesn't just take strength to walk down a path and do the right thing. When you really think about it, it takes strength to stand in a situation that you know is not for you in your heart, whether you ever admit it, speak on it, or even think it to yourself, but you know in your heart that you're in the midst of a situation, that you're in the midst of a person, that you're doing something that you probably shouldn't doing. It even takes strength to do that because you're going against what's natural. That feeling inside is that little flag that's saying, hold up, wait, I don't know about this. You're going against that. And that's okay. And that's not even easy to do. So that means that must be a really strong lesson for you to learn if you're going against yourself, because we all know what we should and shouldn't be doing. We ask questions and we want signs, and we may speak to friends or pray on it or try to find guidance on it, but we all know what we should and shouldn't be doing. And sometimes we go against that because we're curious, because we're afraid for different reasons. But once you recognize that I'm tired of being in pain, I'm tired of always feeling down, I'm tired of always feeling without, I'm tired. Once you realize that, that's the first step. That's a light bulb moment. And that's when you can also recognize that you're nurturing your pain. Nurture yourself. How do you nurture yourself? By little steps. One is recognizing what the situation really is. Also by saying, you know what? It's okay. I think that's the most important thing, to admit to yourself that it's okay. And also, and most importantly, to look at the bigger picture. Be honest with yourself and look at the bigger picture. What are you trying to convince yourself of? Because when things are going the way that they should be going, you don't have to convince yourself of anything. Every time that you beat yourself up, you're trying to convince yourself that this is horrible, this is bad, this is wrong, I'm mean, I'm bad, I'm dumb, I'm unattractive, I'm not wantable, I'm not the one. I'm not it. You're trying to convince yourself. You're trying to beat it into your head. But take a step back from that and look at it from the other side. It's not so bad. Everything is perspective. And whatever you believe is real is real. So that means that It's not so bad. And it's okay to appreciate and value yourself. You can't get another person to truly appreciate and value you if you don't do it for yourself. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care if it's work. I don't care if it's with your family, your partner, your friend, your spouse, your kids, whomever, whatever the situation is. If you don't love and value yourself enough, you are never going to get another person to do that and recognize it. Because you can have people care about you, but if you don't really care about yourself, you're not going to recognize it, because you're not going to be able to receive it, because you don't feel that way really deeply about yourself. Take a stand for yourself. Nurture yourself, not the pain. Be patient with yourself. Don't thrive off of the pain. Thrive in the moment, saying that this is okay. I'm okay. It's going to be okay. This is what I needed. Even if you got to say it through tears and a balled up fist, this is what I needed, and it's okay, and I know it's going to get better, because it will get better. And it is okay. And everything that you want, you can have it. But you got to start with you. Thank you.